We're live on Twitch.
Good.
Oh, okay, we're back.
Sorry about
Restream
that.
was
everyone.
having issues. Sorry.
Okay, where were we? We were talking about Crucible.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to be on a ship that wins. Gets. Hey, I'm not the one streaming.
Yeah. But it wasn't problems
No,
with
it
Renee,
wasn't.
it was problems
Yeah.
with Restream.
Restream.
I almost
did
said anything.
something.
Okay.
All right. So from here, I wanted to talk a bit about, like I said, about Embr development. Right now, we've mostly just been, like I said, mostly just squishing bugs, optimizing the game. We haven't had any. We haven't added any like content, right? We're working mostly on just polishing the game.
I guess it's a question of sense. Like if people haven't seen the game, like what's the latest build that we had people see in general?
The Steam build, the current Steam build is pretty up to date. It was what, 3 weeks ago?
Well, I mean, we're basically finishing up all the level content, set dressing all the remaining levels, so that's like being done. UI is being polished. Tutorials in all the items. I think all the items. By now, all the items and all the tools are in. The only, I think, items that we are working on are a couple like cross promo stuff. That we're still working on. One cross promo will announce next week.
Cool.
And then the other cross promo is with another basically another game. Like actually there are two. Well, but one you'll see sooner. But like we're partnering up with a few games under the Curve umbrella. Cool, basically all cool like devs, cool titles. And so like we actually made a item in the game for the fans of the other games. So there's like cross promo item promo. So that's pretty cool. What else? The slide is in. That's a great tool.
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah, the slide is in the current alpha build, but you can only use it. You can only use it as a host in the alpha. Sorry, the beta. We're calling it a beta now. The test build. The test. I'm just gonna call it the test build.
I'm used to calling it the alpha build too. I'm gonna have to keep
well, because it still says Embr Alpha in Steam, and I'm afraid if I start calling it something else, it'll confuse new people because they'll be like, I don't have a beta, I just have alpha.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's in that build, but there is a bug in that build which has been fixed already internally, but where slides don't slides fall through the ground if you're not the host. But yeah, if you go play single player, you can check out the slide. And the healing needle was new to that build. There's a full list in Discord in the alpha info chat. And in case you didn't see the tweet yesterday, Jesse Cox provided the voice acting for the tutorial. So if you haven't seen that tweet, I will link it in chat. And that's the right tweet, right? Yeah. Yeah. So if you haven't checked that out, you can see a little snippet of it in the tweet, or you can grab the test build on Steam and try it out for yourself. We're really excited to have Jesse Cox do the voice work there for us.
Yeah, he did a great job. Super fun.
There was actually a line. There's a line if you fall off of the building where you're supposed to grab the client and then toss them down just before you use the ladder. if you fall off the building, there's an extra voice line that I didn't even know was there because I didn't.
That's
didn't
right.
try- I didn't try falling off the building.
That's right.
I haven't heard that line.
It's like no.
I wonder, like, are there other?
We should probably post that up and and then people would just like fail tutorial on purpose.
Yeah, I don't. It just made me wonder. Like, are there other lines for messing around that I?
There are fails. Yeah, you can try all the fail states.
Person is
Yeah,
asking how expensive is he for getting him to voice act. Didn't he do it for free? Jesse.
Who's asking?
Somebody in Twitch chat.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I mean, I think just kind of helped us. I mean, I think it's also like it's just Jesse's such a good fit for this role. Like his voice is so perfect for it. But yeah, he just helped us. So yeah,
Awesome.
we we're super thankful.
When we've worked with him before, there's
Yeah,
stuff
like
with
he
the
did he was gonna do Amsterdam, but he just didn't have the time, so we end up like wait, does he do something with Amsterdam? I don't think so. I think with Amsterdam is like we just created something in his we basically created a outfit set for him as a unlockable for him in the game. He didn't lend his voice our sound designer Terrence did that. He used his own voice, which is hilarious to just modulate his voice. Jesse did do a voice pack guns that we made free to everybody. So yeah, I mean we definitely had a few instances where we work with Jesse, and yeah, it's been pretty awesome.
guns. Which one is that?
Yeah.
Which
No,
one? I didn't know. I didn't know he did a voice pack for a gun.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Well, I thought you were joking.
No, I don't.
No, it's the. Oh wait.
I never used the male avatar. I don't know what voice packs there are.
And I don't even have the voice pack noises on.
Oh.
Did he do a voice pack
Wait,
for
that's what I'm thinking. Wait, hold
guns?
on. Did he do? I thought he did one for guns. Wait, did he do one for guns?
I don't think so.
Well,
He didn't do one for guns. I'm sorry. It's like the Grumps did one for guns.
right.
Yes.
Yeah, there's
Jesse, well, we did a theme for Jesse. We designed a theme with Jesse.
Is that the Valentine?
We did the poster. Yeah, the Valentine.
Or his character, Sky Captain Valentine. Captain of the Skies.
Maximilian Valentine.
Maximilian Valentine.
Yeah, you're right. The reason why I was confused is because we were going to he was gonna do a voice pack with us, but he didn't end up not having time. We started working on it, but ended up not having the time. So yeah,
We can still do it.
that's true. I mean,
always accepting. Just to everyone, always accepting more voice packs. Well,
but
no
we are
guarantee it will be accepted. But yeah,
we are lacking in female voices. So if Jesse can do a convincing lady voice,
maybe I should do a voice pack.
we both should.
Yes. You can use my voice and annoy people by saying you're getting on the aft guns all the time with my voice.
well, I did add that last one. I think it's called Sassy British or something like that, or maybe it's just called British.
It's just called British. Yeah, that's a good one. It's a good one.
Oh, Nerd
like that
Hector
one.
wants the German dialect voice pack where all the commands are in different dialects by different people.
I
guess that one's approved. Just it's like voice
Very
packs
silly.
take such a long time to add in because of the process.
So are you saying you
and
don't
I'm-
want to get 20?
Well, the thing is, I'm running out of time for this next update. I should
Right.
have already had everything already done. So I don't know if it'll make it in this next one, but definitely the one after that. Like I'm trying to get everything done ahead of time.
Let me clear some space on my hard drive, and you can teach me how to do it. Okay.
Get Renee to do it. He's the one who has a sexy voice. Come on.
I mean the process of like adding
Of
them.
course.
Yeah,
No.
not making them, actually adding them.
I know.
Renee
like-
should make a voice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Renee, you should. We should just have one for all the devs.
Oh my
obviously.
god.
I do have my like 30-step instructions for adding them now, except for some reason it only works half the time, and then I've got to go back through and figure out and like redo the whole process, and then sometimes it works. I'm not sure what
Wow.
step in my process is not working correctly yet.
Well, let me clear some space on my hard drive, and I'll see if I can maybe help out with that. Especially if it's just like essentially just like repetitive tasks. Could probably do that.
I'm pretty sure I shared
The issue's time, right?
the document. I actually just added more to that document. I think I had that open. Where did I have that open? I had that open so I could talk about the various processes because some people were curious about it.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, if you want to do like a write up, in it's like a couple paragraphs that we could post. We could definitely post that around. Might be fun. Might be neat to have.
I'm getting on guns.
Perfect.
Ooh. Nice.
It was so good my camera just went out of focus. Hold on, let me readjust.
And then you've got to do the balloon is no.
The balloon is very yes.
The balloon is very yes.
I need help making the balloon yes.
The hole needs very yes.
Yeah, there you go. Just replace repair with yes every time.
It needs some yesing.
Alright. We did have Embr testing yesterday. And then, like I said, there's another one this afternoon. The one on Thursday is aimed at European time zones. The one on Friday is aimed at US time zones. Although I know that doesn't matter quite as much right now because everybody's at home anyway. Well, many people are at home. But yeah, we played for about an hour. I didn't see any bugs that I hadn't already seen, so that's something. And yeah. If you haven't, tried out multiplayer yet, that is a great time to hop on. You can do multiplayer anytime, unless the servers are down. But if they are, I can fix them. Probably. I have one step to fix, and if it doesn't work, then I can't fix it. But it usually does. So you don't have to show up at the scheduled test times to do multiplayer, but I'll be there during the scheduled test times. And Richard, you talked a little bit about, you said that you were working toward the next guns update. Do you want to talk a bit about what's being added? What's planned to be added?
Yeah, I think we touched on it last week as well, but there's going to be like, I'm adding the pirate voice pack by Kestrel, and fixed some themes where there was stuff overlapping in various places, just aggravated some people so much that they could not use that theme. OCD, I guess. And replaced the Valentine flag on several different ships that they were in the wrong place. We will be having, I think, 15 to 17 new decals made by players in the workshop. 12 of them will be the Broken Hammer decals. 6 of them will be the colored ones. I added a map image for Batcave, since that was so popular that people wanted me to make an actual map image so that they could see where they're going. The Iron Skull will be a new figurehead. And I do have a secret thing I'm working on called a bronze egg. And then the one fix I did is the Wall Mary has been missing one of its girders on one side, or buttresses, not girder. So that is going to be getting an update in look for the next update, as well as being joined by Wall Rose.
Hey, Richard, what about the new dyes that I made?
Oh, new dyes. Yes, there's five new dyes that were requested by Emily
I wanted more pastels.
for springtime.
Yes!
Springtime pastel dyes. They're very joyous and pastel-y, and they are going to have a unique look in the store and in your inventory.
Yay!
Do we have this'll do. I was looking for a picture. Yeah, go ahead and show those off, Renee.
I also have the
Here
picture
you
of
go.
all the dyes lined up,
Okay.
just in like RGB, the ones
That's
that
just
I sent to Richard.
That's just the first one I found. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Like
Yeah,
the
just,
actual like flat colors.
So these are the
Right.
colors, right?
Yeah, it's some of them. There's
of them.
you said
There's
5?
of them.
5.
Yeah.
So that's some of them. They are they're pastels, but they're not quite as faded as some of the ones that are already in. So you got a middle ground between the very faded and the
Cursed color combination. Hey, I was just told to demonstrate them, not to make them look fashionable.
Right. Alright, what's next?
Yeah, we were hoping to tie these to like an Easter theme, but
It's like an 80s
we got a little
tracksuit,
delayed.
except
Yeah.
well, way.
It's all right.
It reminds me of Rex Ahurahan, the singing cowboy from the movie Rustler's Rhapsody. Great movie if you've never watched it. It is a comedy
Never.
western. It is hilarious.
You had me at comedy western.
Yes. It is a comedy western that makes fun of the old black and white singing cowboy westerns.
What's it called again?
Rustler's Rhapsody.
Yes, those are the colors. You flashed for a second, I saw on the stream.
Yes, these are the colors.
There they are. Those are the colors I picked out because I wanted spring pastels. And
Oh yeah, they will.
Go
ahead.
No, I was just gonna say those are the ones that I wanted to have because I wanted to be kind of like Easter, kind of springtimey colors. So.
Yeah, the colors will look a little bit different in game because that's just how the colors get applied to things. But those are the base colors.
What else should I show up?
Did you show the Broken Hammer decal image?
Whoop. Oh, that's big.
I also have there's also one that shows them next to each other.
This one, right?
At least some of them here. You can show that off.
Oh right, wait.
That's not quite all. That's not all of them, but it's it shows off.
Well, that's all the colored ones, and then there's white versions.
Yeah, here you go.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah.
There
Let's,
you go.
if you're not Richard, what are these decals based on and from, in case people don't know what we're talking about?
These decals are from the Broken Hammer Games company, which was developed by a fan and longtime player of Guns of Icarus. It is for a graphic novel they are developing,
There was
and each one of those is representing one of the female characters that you will interact with from each of the factions, represented by the symbol. If you'd like to know more, you can actually go back to Lasagna's stream from Chaos last week, because he had Gilder on there last week talking extensively about the game between chaotic explosions.
Mhm.
Otherwise, you can go to brokenhammergames.com and find out more about their progress and about how you can get the game and how you can support them.
I see.
Yeah, let me just link that.
Right, it's gone.
Cool. See, anything else? Figureheads? You were
Uh,
showing a figurehead. Is that
Do
gonna
I
get
have
in?
those?
I can grab that image.
It's in the folder
quick.
I sent you
Do it.
before.
Oh, the one
Renee?
that you've been working on with the nice textures and stuff, or is that?
No.
skull
This
one.
is the Iron Skull one. I am not gonna have let's call it Mer Granny done by the next update.
Is the folder? Oh, I see.
So
Wait,
the
I
Iron
have a.
Skull one
So I
is
have
ready.
this a lot of images.
There's two of them.
Let me just.
There's two skull. They're called Skull and Skull 2, I believe.
Oh, never mind. I'm just gonna.
Ooh,
How
chat is
about a
suggesting.
flint figurehead?
Yeah, I want a flint figurehead. Oh, that would be
Okay,
so
Skull
cute.
1 and Skull 2.
I don't know what flint would look
Boom.
like in 3D.
This is
Round.
the skull figurehead by Richard Lemoon.
Well, not I just did the texturing. The
Dude, Flint's figurehead, that's like okay, that's like just full sellout. We're in full sellout mode at that point.
yeah.
Dude, we might as well like just start reaching out to like Disney. It's like, Mickey Mouse figurehead and get paid.
I don't think Disney can afford to pay anybody anymore, though.
Boom.
Dude, that is true. Although, man, like I think okay, we'll I don't want to like just hijack that conversation, but maybe like the last 10 minutes, dude. Yeah, that is an interesting conversation.
So yeah, the skull figurehead, I made it a bit smaller so that it could fit inside of certain ships and be like part of the ship, part of the crew. And the description is going to say something along the lines of terrify the enemies and keep your crew in place.
Right.
Cool. Is this the first figurehead that goes inside the ship, right?
On some of the ships, like 4 of them.
Right. Fair
The
enough.
bigger ships where
It's not inside the
appropriate.
squid.
No, the squid is on the front. The ships where it's inside are galleon, goldfish. Spire is staring directly down at the pilot the entire time.
Amazing.
And then one other ship that I can't remember.
Corsair maybe?
Corsair, yeah, it's above the pilot, just kind of hanging out. No, not Corsair. Crusader.
Oh,
Corsair, it is on the front of the ship somewhere.
Okay. Cool. Anything else that I'm not aware of?
Well, I do have an image that I guess we can share since Lasagna has been publicly showing it to people. Let me just grab that one.
Okay. Do we have an ETA for the up? Oh, go ahead and talk about this first.
So this
God.
It's beautiful.
So this as everybody knows, that lasagna. The joke is that lasagna sounds like lasagna, so it becomes the butt of everybody's joke. And he's the pasta king, basically. So one of the one of
Zoom in.
one of the people that
Enhancing.
participates in chaos and is a big fan of his, I guess, made a some fan art.
Enhancing more.
And so I talked them into submitting it as a decal.
Yeah, now that we're more or less all right with colored decals.
And
Anything goes now.
I've also been requesting like nose
Excellent.
art pinups for decals. So this satisfies all criteria.
I hope that ends up being the stream thumbnail.
Oh my god. We should just make it the stream thumbnail.
Well, yeah, we could do that.
So
Please help.
as you know, it's a workshop item, and the creator of that has graciously granted it to all players for free.
Uh-huh.
So you will be seeing that everywhere.
All right.
Great.
Renee has some other fan art
Mm-hmm.
that I pulled from both the Embr and Guns discords. Well, some of the Embr ones are just in-game screenshots that I want to show off. I've named all of them with the creator, so either you can.
This is
say it
Oh Yeah
or
by Dirty
I-
Rose, and this one is Bonsart Decal by Bonsart. Which is Bonsart, right? Bones Art.
yeah.
Embr Construction Project 1 by Astra.
Well, hang on. We did the interview about guns 2 weeks ago. Bonsart on Radio Retro Future.
All right, yeah.
That's a lot of ladders.
Yeah, you don't have to
What?
zip through these. We can take some time and talk about.
Oh, it's like 15 seconds. Okay, hold on.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna throw them. You were just gonna do them manually.
It's
No.
a slideshow.
No, because
Fair.
okay, go on. Ladders.
There's ladders. Well, then there's what is this? A box house? I think Astra made.
This one.
People are going to spend more time in the lobby than they do anywhere
There's
else.
the ladder.
in the game.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a
this
lot of
one and
ladders.
also this one. That's a
Beautiful.
ladders with ladders and boxes.
How do you get that many ladders in? Do you just switch your loadout?
Yeah, if you switch your loadout, you get new things to place.
Oh
I
my
think
God.
Only in the multiplayer lobby.
I think they subscribe to the box service.
Yeah, the subscription service for Box.
Yeah. It's
Detective
box.
says another lobby game. Yes, always.
Then
lobby
we have
games.
okay. I only have these 3 for Embr. I'm gonna Fancy Mobula. Oh jeez, it's huge.
Oh yeah.
Fancy Mobula, done by Dionali. It's a Fancy Mobula. Five people. That's impossible.
Yeah, that's a number of people. It's maybe too many.
I don't know who there is.
These are Daniel, Dementio, and his crew. And there's a lot of little little details in this image that you're not going to be able to see on stream. But if you want to check it out, check the gallery channel. Let me check the name. Gallery of Fine Art on the Guns of Icarus Alliance Discord server. It's posted there. You can see all the little details. Isn't the wheel supposed to be elsewhere? Yes. I'm not sure how it got there.
All right.
I take offense at that.
Then we have. Woo! Okay.
What happened?
It's huge. Give me a moment.
Oh, that was the wallpaper I posted for people with dual screens,
Hold
I'm
on,
guessing.
hold on. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna
Oh
do
no,
it.
it's another one by Dianelli.
Oh, the wallpaper
There's
is much
Yeah, this
larger.
one is done by Dionali as well.
Yeah, the that one I modified from it
Link it,
was
we can show it off.
from it's in the
Is it in gallery?
gallery channel.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the painting, the digital painting of the goldfish approaching a city.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, I thought it was the Mustache Rider.
Oh yeah, the Mustache Rider is in there too.
Wait, there is, right. Hold on. This is the Mustache Rider.
Look, I put that folder together at like 7 a.m. I don't remember everything I grabbed.
Wait,
I
oh, that is something I made years ago as a joke
Yeah,
for
it's like-
one of the SCS teams. That was Nietzsche's mustache, along with Riders in the same team.
Uh-huh. There is a
Let's
Mustache
see.
Rider decal. It does not look quite like this.
No, that was actually inspired by this. That was made by Delorum. He liked the concept, so he made his own version of the Mustache Rider.
Then we
Gotcha.
have what is
Hector
this?
asks if we can get that one in game.
Rainbow
Nah,
Fire?
that probably has copyrighted
Yeah.
images. It was just random stuff I grabbed off the net just to make the most ridiculous, over-the-top image possible. But yes, I would like to.
Like to.
I would like to have more pinup type decals like that.
That was the Rainbow Fire, and then there's the
Beautiful.
Problem Solver by
Yeah, you
Koak.
can. You can enable.
And this is a,
Rainbow
I
Fire.
guess, a meme.
It is.
This is my lion. What? Gun?
Gun. It's the lion gun. It solves problems.
Lion gun. This is Problem Solver right here. I see. Alright, that's it. I'm done. I don't have anything
Okay.
else.
So if you have Guns of Icarus or Embr or Amsterdam images, screenshots, memes, or fan art, send it to me. You can DM it to me. Preferably put it in the in the channels on the server, on these servers, and I'll pull from those.
What the What is this?
Yeah, we'll show them off on stream, talk about them. They'll be immortalized on the internet for anyone watching our YouTube channel to see.
Sure. Well, that's gone.
What happened?
Nothing, but it's
Okay.
huge. Here you go. This is
Yeah, that's the one that Richard thought I was talking about.
Yeah,
It's huge. It's a
and it's
wallpaper
gone.
for dual monitor.
And also, Richard, you want me to post that secret
good, though.
project of yours?
I like it.
Yes, no context given.
Very well. Give me a moment. I hope it's not huge. Okay, it's not.
No context.
No context given.
Eggs, bronze egg.
Egg.
Apparently.
Egg, egg, egg.
It says
Egg.
unknown.png for me. I don't know what it is.
The
Egg.
bronze
Wait, where do you see
egg.
bronze egg?
It
Oh,
says
in
it
the
in the
back,
picture.
it's very yeah, it's very small.
Egg.
And
You can't
that's
see
it.
that on stream.
Oh,
There's no way you can see that
also,
text
I
on
need
stream.
to show this. This is the Sunday's Community Skirmish number 300 badge.
Oh yes.
Almost forgot about that.
So let me just add that to Emily right here, like, hold on.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
Emily.
like this.
Yes.
I should have covered this earlier. Go. Yeah. Do your thing.
Well, there's SES 300 coming up soon, so I got Richard to make some fancy badges.
Make a picture, Renee.
And we're also gonna have lots of fancy prizes for SES 300, so make sure to tell your friends. And it's not just there won't be just prizes for the winners. There'll be prizes for everyone. There will be tiered prizes, but there will also like for first, second, and third, but there will also be participation prizes and prizes for people who are on the staff team as a thank you for people. So if you want to ref, and let me know. But yeah, so that's coming up.
Yes, there are
Next.
5 different badges that I made
Mm-hmm.
in 5 different colors.
Nice. They look very nice. Yes, this gold one is for first place. It is shiny and gold and beautiful.
Yeah, Renee, make that bigger again, so everybody can see.
Already done.
Okay. Stream delay.
Yeah, that's not the final version. I had to do a little bit of editing,
Cool.
but that's close to the final version.
I'm very excited about them because I love special badges. And these are specifically profile badges. And I also maybe could get these to be profile pictures. That would be nice.
Should not be a problem.
Yeah.
Luckily, badges and profile pictures are both relatively
Are they the same
short
size?
to add. They're the same size and they're relatively easy to add compared to, say, decals and voice packs.
Cool.
It's like maybe 5 steps to add instead of like 30. You don't have to add assets in 3 different places and commit the distribution files, and it's just like you just make the thing and then add the image and then commit the thing and then there you go.
I'm gonna tell
Captain
you right
Coke.
now. You're going to be. You're going to add some voice packs soon. So be sure to learn how to do it properly.
Who are you saying?
To Richard.
Oh, I feel like a lot of it's the time more than the process.
Well,
But also,
Oh, if you know the process, then it's fine. Yeah.
I
Hey,
did
Renee, do you
send a link in Discord to the that if you haven't seen it before.
I actually need a script. The entire script that's like to do voice packs. I lost it somewhere.
We just need to record you during a live game. And that'll be the voice pack. Just clip it out when you're screaming about this breaking or that breaking or oh no, everything's breaking.
No,
and we'll be good.
No, the balloon, no.
All right, so we have just under 10 minutes or so here. The Guns of Icarus, the dev games mission, is up in game. I'll announce that properly after the stream ends. Of course, I normally like to do it right as it starts, but Fireside takes priority. So that'll be there. We have dev games immediately after this stream concludes. So if you want to play some Guns of Icarus, hop in game, watch Discord for the announcement, watch in game for the announcement. Again, we have Embr testing this afternoon. There's Crucible tomorrow. There's Chaos Skirmish tomorrow. There's SCS on Sunday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are super full of events. Oh, and Iron Fork. Iron Fork is also this evening. So if you want to play Guns of Icarus, Friday is a great day to do it if you have the time.
My face has vanished.
There's just there's both.
I know, it's fine.
Oh. Yeah, there's both dev games and Iron Fork, which are both public lobbies. So you could just hop in. And we have been running 4v4s in dev games lately, so plenty of space. I am looking for title suggestions. If you have an idea for a title that you would want to see in game, that you would want to have in game, put those in the suggestions channel on the Guns of Icarus Discord. That's discord.gg/Guns of Icarus. No spaces in the name, or there's a link down below on Twitch and Mix. I'm not making any guarantees that I'll accept them all, but throw those predictions, those suggestions at me. Yeah, I was looking at chat. Throw those suggestions at me, and we'll see. Anything else we need to cover?
Oh, I forgot. There's one other thing that I have been working on. but I don't know if it'll be complete for the next update. But it is this. You can throw that image onto the stream if you want, Kairos.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to tell me
Ooh.
what I'm looking.
You'll know what you're looking at.
I know what I'm looking at.
Everyone knows now what they're looking at.
Fully dyed
Oh,
instead of just the certain parts of it.
so yeah. Instead of just the
Beautiful.
balloon that you can hardly see.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
balloon won't be dyeable anymore. It'll just be the panels themselves.
Nerd
Oh,
Hector
and there's
got
the
it.
mustache
Yeah,
rider.
the mustache rider.
Mhm.
Nerd Hector's like, ooh yeah.
Well, I was showing it to the man in the cake channel, I believe, and it didn't have a manly enough decal on it.
It's beautiful pink. I love it.
Yes,
God.
this is the sunset pink or sundown pink made by the people that won the last Crucible season.
Right. So are there any more things we should say here?
Anything else you want to mention?
If you
Howard?
guys have any questions, let us know. We have 5 minutes.
Wait, 5 minutes? I thought we have 10.
I like to end
Ah,
it.
dang it.
Yeah, we can go to the top of the hour if you want.
Okay,
I'm just
alright,
I'm just gonna
alright.
be
So,
I'm
like,
just gonna be distracted.
I think, yeah. So I think, we brought up Disney, right? I mean, it is kind of surreal, right? Because, like, how is Disney gonna, like, a company like Disney gonna make money at all? It's like kind of crazy, right? I mean, last year they made what, like, some obscene amount of money on, theme parks and, just really the movies and whatnot. This year, like, it's well, especially this quarter, right? It's pretty surreal because like all the theme parks are closed for Disney, right? They're not, like, all the theaters are closed, not really releasing movies. And supposedly they have like something like 50 million paid subscribers on Disney Plus now, but that's peanuts compared to the amount of money that they make. So, and then, like, if we just look at like airlines or like hotels and restaurants, it's like pretty crazy, right? Like all of a sudden, these places, well, these companies, like big companies, they have no money coming in. It's like, yeah.
I just saw that, isn't it AMC Theaters is going to be declaring bankruptcy?
Are
Wait,
they?
say that
Wow.
again?
AMC, I
Huh.
think it's AMC.
Yeah.
I might be wrong on the letters, but
AMC theater, yeah.
that's the biggest theater chain in the United States, at least. And
Yeah.
but well, companies have been testing the waters with online release rentals, and they're charging like $20. And I guess well, they released the new Trolls movie, Trolls World Tour, or something like that, and I guess they had just insane amounts of people paying $20 to see it on release day. So they can still make money if they're doing it that way, but and even if they don't charge as much, or if it doesn't cost as much as like 5 people going to the theater, they are keeping all of that money instead of sharing a large portion of it with the theaters themselves. So I think they'll survive, but the theaters are going to be having a really hard time of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think theaters is like I actually really like seeing a movie in the theater, especially like a, like a, say like a blockbuster movie, right? With a lot of effects and a lot of, great sound and whatnot. Like, it's pretty awesome to see it in theater. So like I actually really enjoy the theater experience, and I really think I'm really hoping that won't go away. But man, I mean,
You know what I was thinking? I was thinking drive-ins might make a comeback.
it already has, actually. drive-ins. There's actually drive-in theaters actually doing pretty well right now. And yeah, I mean, give them credit, but it's just I'm just definitely hoping that the whole theater experience doesn't get eradicated because that's kind of too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think what's really sad is just that a lot of the restaurants, I mean, the restaurant chains are still doing better because, I mean, you look at Chipotle or like Shake Shack, whatever, they're still doing some delivery orders. They haven't closed out the stores. They have more international presence and whatnot. But man, like I'm just like, you look at Hell's Kitchen, the restaurants in Hell's Kitchen, like it's decimated. And it's really sad, right? Because the food scene, like where I am, it's awesome. It's like one of the things that makes New York, right? It's just like amazing.
That
and
would
it's
probably be
pretty-
the only reason I go to New York, is the food.
Yeah. No, I mean, like for just on that note, most tourists that come to New York, they stay around. And that's really unfortunate because Times Square is probably the one place you don't want to spend a lot of time. The people who live in New York, the New Yorkers, don't want to spend any time around Times Square, right? So it's really kind of the neighborhoods, the Hell's Kitchen, Lower East Side, East Village, Greenwich Village, Tribeca, Chelsea, whatever, where like a lot of the really awesome restaurant scenes and basically bar scenes, or like just shops are. That's where New York really, really thrives. Like that's where what makes New York really unique, because they have all these like really awesome neighborhoods with amazing like food scene and whatnot, and that right now is getting completely crushed.
Yeah.
It's really sad.
So hopefully everybody can bounce back that can bounce back.
Yeah, it's a shame.
But it's keeping people safe. Otherwise,
Mhm.
there would be a lot larger spread than there is now. I mean, it's pretty bad as it is.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
I couldn't believe the just all the cases and stuff in the States. It's really sad to hear. Because here in Canada, we don't have as, like, you guys, I think, have the most in the world right now. I haven't
Yeah,
seen, yeah.
I think so.
Maybe. Depends on who you believe on reporting. But yeah, we're one of the number ones. We're one of the top ones. But that stands to reason. But well, I mean, if you look at areas, like if you go by country, yeah, then we have the highest. But if you go by areas, Europe as a whole has a higher amount.
Yeah. Well, the US is a lot more spread out.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Here in Canada, we have 30,701 cases. And in my city specifically, we have like 200. I'm going to look it up right now.
Yeah, around my area, it's only like 50 so far.
$301 cases and 11 deaths in my city. We have 500,000 people in my city.
We
Yeah,
have
people
over
are keeping their peace.
1,000 or 3,000. I'm not sure right now.
I live about an hour away from Toronto, so it's not like a very big city, but yeah, we're still close to Toronto, so.
We have 2 minutes left. Any final thoughts?
My final thoughts are
This sounds a little ominous. Final thoughts after what we just talked about. I mean, we have like 1,200 deaths.
Yeah.
that's just important. I mean, we finally like sort of changed the way we counted deaths because a lot of people have been dying without being, you know, in the hospital. So obviously the death toll jumped, but yeah, we're at like, you know, we'll be at 1,200 deaths, you know, by today. So no, sorry, 12,000
We have
by
8.
today. Well, you know, yes, some other places have managed this better. What can I say? We have not managed this as well as other countries, you know. So
Hopefully, it's in the future if things happen like this again, stuff will be different.
well, it is supposed. Well, anyway, it was supposed to have been different, you know, after Ebola, but nope.
So to end
a
on
lot-
a happy thought, I just planted pumpkins in my garden.
That's nice.
I think Richard's like, oh shit, Howard's about to go on a long rant. So
Well, we've only got we've got 10 seconds. No time.
Hard segue into stop this conversation. I appreciate it. You know, hey, I get it.
I have to leave for the dev lobby now.
Yep.
For
All right,
dev game.
later, guys.
Dev Games lobby is up. The password is Shieldwell. It's posted in Twitch chat.
And
Should
with
post it, not
that,
just it.
All right.
we are ending
Send
the
it.
stream, so have a good one. Take care.
Bye.
Bye,
See
guys.
you next time. Looking forward for the voice pack.